I'm here with actor Reid Scott, who you know from Veep, Marvel's Venom, and the upcoming movie Late Night, which I'm so excited about. Hey.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. I'm excited to talk to you. Okay, so Veep comes back next Sunday.
Yeah.
So excited.
Yeah, thank you.
What was the vibe like on set, knowing that this is the final season?
Man, it ran the gamut. You know, from the moment we all sort of reconvened for the first table read of the last season, the emotions were high. Like, you know, first and foremost, because we got our Julia back.
Right.
You know,
yeah.
she was healthy, clean bill of health.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it was like mom's okay.
Yeah.
You know,
Is that
like,
how you guys?
Yeah, really. Yeah, she's like a big sister to us all. You know, and so we were just really happy to have her back, and you know, a little bit of tears and stuff. But and then it was, you know, down to business, and then. You know, it started to dawn on us probably halfway through. It's like, wow, this is the last time we might be in this set, or this is the last time that we're gonna, you know, have this interact. These characters might interact, and then, you know, our cast is pretty big, so we started to wrap people out every day for 9 days, and it was like a goodbye
every day
for 9 days. These big emotional goodbyes.
That's intense.
And then sort of culminated with the last day saying goodbye to Julia. And it was. Man, everybody got a little weepy.
I'm getting a little weepy. Oh,
yeah.
my gosh. Okay, well, you know, Julia Louis-Dreyfus, I'm so glad, of course, that, you know, she defeated breast cancer.
She's a badass.
She is a badass.
Yeah.
And that's what I wanted to ask you about. I think we know her as being tough. She is a badass on the show and off screen. How do you support someone who's a badass when they're going through something like cancer?
She's... God, I mean, almost the way she does everything. She makes it easy for everyone else. It's like... her work ethic is incredible. I think that's what we've all been so inspired by. It's like she just works tirelessly. So when she calls you up and says, you know, like, you know, hey, do this, you know, this video for me, it's like, of course, no brainer. In the beginning, you know, to support her, it was just, you know, we love her. We've become a family. So it was just, you know, the way you'd support anybody, a little, you know, some tenderness, a little, you know, TLC here and there, and then. You know, give her some privacy, so like give her some space.
Right.
Like we said, she's a tough chick.
Trusting that.
Like she takes care of herself, but she's also very sensitive. And when she needed a little boost, we gave her the boost that she needed, and we got right back to work, man. And she never lost a step. It's just that she's remarkable. I've never seen anything like it.
Oh my gosh! I just love her.
Yeah,
I love it so much. Well, you know, we of course were just talking about DC politics and that kind of chaos.
Yes.
And your show very much has always been about that chaos. But you know, Veep started in 2012. Obviously, Trump wasn't in office, but also like Twitter, I think it maybe just started.
It was brand new.
Yeah, it was very new at that time, and certainly nothing like it is now.
Matt Walsh and Tim Simons, who played Mike and Jonah, literally had to sit me down and explain to me what Twitter was. I didn't understand it. It was like that new. I didn't get it.
So what's it feel like satirizing, you know, DC culture and obviously the White House now as opposed to at the very beginning?
It's very different. It's very different. One of the things that we've had almost remarkable luck with is that the show came on sort of at the advent of social media.
Okay.
And so we were able to reflect that in the show and sort of evolve that in the show and show how it does influence.
Right. And Julia's character being like, what the fuck? Why is this matter?
And, you know, and we had the episode, I think season 3, where she, you know, was rogue tweeting, you know, and it was like, I didn't even understand what that meant at the time, and now it's like, it's commonplace. But yeah, where we are now, it's a very different, you know, political landscape and social landscape. I don't know that a show like Veep would get off the ground today, because I think it almost relied on the contrast. You know, when Obama was in office, things were, in my opinion, a little more peaceful and calm. And so the show was showing you how the sausage was made and how these people are despicable, and it's all sort of manic and crazy. And you needed that contrast in order to get the satire. Now, you just turn on the news and you see how manic and crazy and how despicable everybody is. So I don't know that it would work.
Yeah.
But the writers have done an incredible job of, you know, we don't try to mimic anything that we see, but at least sort of reflect it a little bit. And just how they've rolled with the punches and evolved over the years has been amazing.
Is it still as fun? Because you're right. I mean, I think of like West Wing as a response to George W. Bush being in the White House, and then Veep is a response to, you know, the Obama years. And, and it seems like really fun to be like, actually, this is a mess and we don't know what we're doing. Does it feel the same way to be like in the midst of that chaos when it is, you know, a part of our reality too?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, you try to... This season in particular, too, I wouldn't say it's a response to where we're at, you know, socially, economically, politically. But it influenced the writing in such a way that it almost because we knew it was our last season as well, we were able to just take the gloves off and go bigger with everything, because that's just the way everything feels right now. It just feels bigger. And, you know, it doesn't jump the shark. Everything's definitely earned. But I think season 7 will stand apart because there's just a different attitude in the season at large. It was, I mean, for my part, it was the most fun we've ever had.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Well, it's been revealed that BuzzFeed is a part of the final season of the plot. And so you guys can't see it at home, but there are 500 cats staring at us all. So I have to ask you about it. How does BuzzFeed fit into Veep this time?
Matt Walsh's character, like, of all people, somehow he ends up landing at BuzzFeed. He's like the last guy.
I'm trying to picture him getting coffee.
Exactly, yeah. So it's him walking around like he's the old guy, he's the fossil. But one of my favorite bits is he starts dressing the part. So Mike, who's like, you know, so staid and like old man in his wardrobe, starts like dressing real hip.
Oh gosh,
it's funny.
I'm already embarrassed. Thank you for that. Well, I also want to talk about late night. I'm so excited. I love Mindy Kaling and Emma Thompson, like icons.
They're amazing,
incredible. For so many reasons. What's it like working with them?
I had the best time. Mindy and I were sort of friends before. And she wrote an incredible script. Like I knew she was a great writer from The Office and everything. But this script, it blew us all away. Everyone in the cast. Like this was an indie film. You know, it feels a lot bigger when you see it. They did a great job. But this had like a very small budget. Everybody, you know, did it because we loved it. And it was because of the script that she put together. And then Emma is she's a force. I mean, first of all, she's so beautiful. You know, and she's tall and statuesque and really funny. I didn't realize, I mean, I knew she was funny, but she started off in sketch comedy. She and Hugh Laurie.
She's hilarious.
Started off on a show called Al Fresco in the UK in like the early 80s. They were like legit comics. So she's like Julie Louis-Dreyfus funny. I
saw her in a production of Sweeney Todd, and it was
my God, she's hysterical. And she's so generous and warm, and man, she just like nails every take. And I blew I had a terrible cold this one week, and I was like, I'm literally hacking up a line. I'm like holding my breath while she's delivering this very emotional speech. And I blew one of the takes, and I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. She's like, no, sweetheart, I didn't want to do it again. So thank you saved me.
She's everything.
She's wonderful.
Emma Thompson.
Oh my God, she's great.
Something else I love about Emma Thompson and Mindy Kaling is that they've also, not just great on screen, but as great as artists and writers, but very outspoken about important political issues.
Absolutely.
What do you think men can do to better support women in Hollywood? Because they've both spoken a lot about that.
I think just say yes. Say yes. I mean, there's so much opportunity out there, especially like in Hollywood right now. When you look at, you know, there's a million streaming services, and it's like there's so much content being generated. We're finally now just starting to scratch the surface of all the different facets, you know, that we can get into, whether it's, you know, women, you know, LGBTQ, you know, anything, you know, that's just non-boring freaking white guy stuff. I mean, like, finally we can do that. But specifically with women, I've had such incredible luck to work with so many strong women over the years. It's inspiring. I love working, you know, with women and for women. And there's just so many stories to tell. I mean, Julia and Emma and Mindy are three incredible examples of, you know, women in leadership roles. And they're not doing it, you know, they could, if they wanted to, just be like, you know, I'm the lead, this is my movie, this is my TV show, do it my way. They're so generous, and they approach it, you know, it's hard working on a set. It's like a little army. You know, tensions run high, and having these three particular women at the helm was amazing, because they approached everything with just this warmth and grace and poise. And I mean, again, I was just inspired by their work ethic.
I love it. I love it. Just say yes.
Just say yes. It's really not hard, guys.
Well, you heard music for a second, and I love that there was like a little bit of music the moment you said LGBTQ. It was like, yes, our time is here. But there's music coming because I have a game I want to play with you real quick. We'll let you go. It is called... Thank you. Okay. Who the Veep? I'm so excited about this. Okay, so we're going to have a 10-second timer.
Okay.
And when I say go, I want you to name as many vice presidents as you can.
Okay.
There were 48.
Oh, God.
I learned today.
Oh, my God. All
Are
right.
you ready?
Wow. And I get no clues. I just go as many as I can.
Frankly, I couldn't help you if I wanted to.
Oh, wow.
So, okay, you ready?
Okay, yeah.
Go.
Let's see. John Quincy Adams. Going way back there. Oh, man. Oh, my God. Dan Quayle. Okay. George Bush won. Oh, my God. That's it? That's all I got?
You got 3.
That's terrible.
Dog, you didn't even give us the current vice president.
No, I was well, he's not real. I mean, does he count?
I get you. A good 3.
Thank you.
A good thanks.
I wasn't in history, man.
No, John Quincy Adams. Yeah, that was impressive. I would have been able to send John to the floor. Anyway, Reid, thank you for playing along. Thanks for being here.
Absolutely, man.
This
Thanks
was
for having
really
me.
fun. Guys, the final season of Veep premieres this Sunday, March 31st on HBO. Obviously, we're all going to be like watching it together, laughing, and probably crying a little bit together.